Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
It is the Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO AM 870. We're broadcasting live from the Francis E. Wood studio here in downtown Farmville. And I'll give the number, but we are asking for calls to be on hold for a bit. We do have a special guest in, so we want to talk with them. The number 434-394-0924, but we will take calls here in a bit. In the meantime, we have with us Chris Wood. Chris Wood, I believe you were at the VAB, that's Virginia Association of Broadcasters, summer convention for the awards.
I was.
And what good news do you have
Well,
for us?
it was a wonderful gathering. They had, I think, over 400 people there. They had actually more than they'd planned to have, which was better. It was a good problem to have.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was this convention. This was the 88th year that they've had it.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say thank you to Don and
Don, we call
Donna
him,
and
do we
John.
call,
Donna?
Sometimes we call them Jonna,
Jonna?
like them
I thought it
together.
was,
to the Van Cleaves
Donna
as
and
well,
John.
and to
Jonna.
all,
Yeah, Jonna.
and
Don
to
and
all
Jonna
the-
Van Cleave, yeah.
and to all the work that you and of course John have done to just bring WFLO AM into being again for the community. The award that we won, we were up for two. We won for one.
Okay.
Outstanding Newscast, the Call Flow Show, Morning Connection in Farmville. So that was exciting and well earned, I'm sure. But next year we're going to try to win more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there
Absolutely.
was a rival radio station in Williamsburg that took away a lot of good awards that
Oh, they won multiple.
they won multiple awards. So
Okay.
yeah, so we're going to be in competition. We have fellow rivals there. I also want to mention that the Francis E. Wood Community Service Award, which is given every year, that started last year, and of course WFLO won that one. It's named for a lifelong broadcaster, VA past president, mentor, and small market radio pioneer. Francis E. Wood Community Service Award is an annual award given by the VAB to the Virginia station that provides exemplary local community services. And that award went to La Selecta Radio from Norfolk.
Okay.
Now, La Selecta is southeastern Virginia's only full-time Hispanic radio station, broadcasting in Spanish at 103.3 FM and 1050 AM. It provides music, news, events, and social media content with a passionate commitment to public service. Now, La Selecta first went on the air over 2 decades ago as an AM station. And in 2017, it began simulcasting on WFLO, on FM.
Right.
In 2020, longtime La Selecta announcers Ricardo Alegria and Huber Galva, I think that's how it's pronounced, formed Dos Media Incorporated and assumed in 2020 a longtime Selecta announcers. They formed Dos Media and assumed management of the station. The step fulfilled their dream of running their own radio station and centering it even further on the well-being of the community. Now, 3 years later, Dos Media officially acquired La Selecta, and Alegria and Galva still were at the helm. They continue to host daily programs in addition to leading the organization under Dos Media. La Selecta has built new studios in its home base of Norfolk, expanded the station staff, and added further events and initiatives to serve and engage with the community. And the public has responded enthusiastically, embracing the enhanced programming as well as La Selecta's app and digital platforms. The station's Facebook page has earned over 5 million views, and they just hope to inspire others. And like I said, they are so community oriented, and one of the first Latino stations, in the southeastern part of Virginia. So congratulations to them. It was well earned.
Bueno.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Aren't you going to ask me how I partied?
Chris, how did you
I was
party?
wondering about it.
How I partied?
Yeah.
Yeah, I partied.
Did you?
Yes, I even got out there and did some dancing.
Wow.
Yeah, with my cowboy boots.
Oh, that's right. There was a Western theme
A Western
to this?
theme to
Okay.
that, yeah.
The whole thing was Western themed.
Well, they had cactus,
Okay.
cactus plants in cans for centerpieces for the, and Doug Easter, who is the, he's the president and general manager of Easter and Associates, was there, and he had on blue jeans, and
Oh, wow.
he was a deputy. Yeah, and Kim Gimmage was the president, or the chair, I should say.
Okay.
And he was the sheriff. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
Nice.
we had a good time. It was fun.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you drive home that night, or did
No,
you
I
stayed at a hotel?
Yeah.
Nice.
stayed over,
Nice.
yeah.
Good.
On the 18th floor.
Oh, wow. That's fancy.
up.
Chris. That's
Yeah,
very
it
nice.
was. It was, and it was so nice to meet all of the old gang there too. A lot of the Rob Cardwell was there with Channel 6, and I got
Okay.
to speak to him.
Right.
Greg McQuaid was not there, but he was off somewhere. But anyway,
A lot of familiar faces.
a lot of familiar faces. It was like homecoming again. I loved it. I love being there. It's wonderful.
How long has it been since you went?
I was there last year.
You
when
were.
we accepted
That's what I thought so.
when I accepted the award for
Okay.
Francis's award.
That's right.
Yeah, and I guess it was we skipped a year,
Right.
and then
That's what it was.
yeah,
Okay.
I skipped a year because Francis was ill.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've been going there for lots of years, lots and lots of years.
I've never been.
Well, you should go.
Well,
It's fun.
Maybe one day. I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But so they were
Well, who
playing.
would run the station though if you didn't? if you
That
went?
means I can't go. So
Anyway.
it was country western themed, is what you were saying?
Yeah, country western theme.
So the music was mostly
No,
country.
the music was not.
Oh.
The party afterwards was not country at all. It was more.
Does the party
just a
last longer
mix.
than the award
Just
show
about.
itself? Okay, that makes sense.
Just about. I tried to stay up with it, but I knew I had to get up early.
Right.
But what I love too is the food. The food was
Yeah.
great, and with camaraderie, and the breakfast was good too. They had quiche and scrambled eggs and all kinds of different things.
I do like quiche.
Oh,
I do
quiche
like
was
quiche a lot.
great.
That's a good dish.
It was.
Do you like kasha too?
I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
All right.
Just curious.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's.
I'll sit in with you for a little while.
Oh, that'd be
Sure.
great. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get some photos afterwards as well. I think that'd be super.
That
But
would be super great.
I'm glad you went, Chris, and yeah, I'm glad you got to see a bunch
Well,
of familiar
I do
faces.
have a
and-
story to tell.
Oh boy,
I do have a story
I
to
knew
tell.
there was one.
Please share.
When I left, I drove the cruiser, and when I left, I noticed that there was this. It was either a cicada or a grasshopper or something. It was green, and it was stuck to my passenger window. It was sticking there.
Right.
And that insect stayed with me until I got on the Virginia Beach Expressway.
Wow.
Wow.
All the way down. I was going 60, 65 miles an hour. His body was shaking and everything, but those little teeny tiny legs were on there. Now, you know who I think it was? Who do you think it was? Francis Wood,
Yeah.
making sure I got down there safe.
That's a nice
So I had
thought.
some company all the way down,
That's nice.
which was neat. I thought that was remarkable, as a matter of fact.
Well, congrats to us, I should say.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
You should say that.
yes,
that's great.
absolutely.
And glad that you were there to represent us.
Oh yeah, always,
Thank you.
always. Yeah.
But by the way, John, you have to unblock the phone line if you want to open up calls again. I just
Who blocked it?
that
No,
was
what?
me. That was
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
So the phone lines now are officially open.
Yes,
Thank
they
you,
are.
Noah. 434-394-0924 if you'd like to call in, maybe ask Chris a question or two, or
Maybe I should have my phone.
Oh, sure.
that way
Okay.
she can respond to any questions about the VAB award ceremony or anything like that. So again, 434-394-0924. I did not realize the phone lines had been blocked, but now they no longer are. So we take our first caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Good morning, and congratulations, Chris.
Oh, thank you very much, Henry.
Yes, and I didn't catch all of it, but I caught enough of it to know that it was an honor.
Yes, it
for
was.
you.
It was for outstanding a newscast, the Call Flow Show, Morning Connection in Farmville. So, yep.
I'm thankful to be a small part of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It kind of, I usually tell a few little funnies, but so far, I feel like not telling funnies because I've been so touched by what I have heard.
All right.
But yet I feel like I should say a few little funnies because I've had some calls that said how much it meant to people.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes must be alive because they all have souls,
Okay.
and that's to help them walk the right path. I don't know if y'all remember Clementine's brother. Clementine had a brother named Turpentine, but he wouldn't speak to her because he was too stuck up.
Okay.
The tiger said most people have bad taste. I don't know why he said that. Each hair on your head looks the same, so it's hard to tell them apart. But it's easier for Eskimos to stick together because they all use e-glue. Thanks, Chris, for laughing in the background. He wanted to see a jukebox, but Juke didn't have any gloves,
Oh.
so he couldn't box. Did you know the town of Ashland got its name after a big fire?
Hmm.
That's food for thought if you're on a diet. To tell two combs apart, count their teeth. And to tell the age of a comb, you can count its teeth. And then there was the comb that went to the dentist to get a tooth filled. But anyway, by gum, I guess it's time for me to get serious for a moment. A few years ago, I was going to the post office. And as I passed a house on High Street, I saw a pickup parked in front of a house where Summer Mayor Sid Newman's family lived. There was a pickup parked at the curb, and the left fender was all caved in. And the owner was going across the yard to the house. All right, I went on to the mailbox, to the post office, mailed the card, and turned around and went back home. And as I returned home past that pickup, it was perfect, no dents at all. Now, a couple of weeks later, I was at Newman Tire Company getting new tires put on, and I sat in the waiting room, and there was that pickup owner who was from Crewe, Virginia, and he was sitting in there waiting, and we got to talking, and he told me that someone had run into his truck, and it busted his front tire and bent the fender. And he said after Newman Tire replaced the tire, he was going over to a body shop to repair the fender. That was Mr. Atkinson from Crew. I asked Mr. Atkinson, I said, when did all this happen? He said, late yesterday, but the Lord let me see it 2 weeks before it happened. Isn't God amazing?
It is.
Yes, I've experienced things like that 15 or 20 times, and involving some well-known people. But anyway, I just wanted to give him the glory for that, because I don't have anything in myself. And if anyone would like to talk with me, give me a prayer concern or wherever it might be, my number is 414-0096. 414-0096. And all of that happened and was another lesson to me. So it helped me to see that when God speaks, it's Him. Anyway, we hope to talk to you tomorrow.
We hope so. Thanks for calling in, Henry, and sharing those stories with us.
Okay.
You take
Thank
care.
you, and God bless.
Bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Henry Fulcher checking in with us this morning. Phone lines are open if you'd like to call in. Maybe ask Chris a question about the VAB Awards, and I don't know if they're hearing what I'm saying or they're just calling up, but here we go. We'll pretend that they are doing what I'm asking here.
All right.
Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Good morning, guys and
Good
gals.
morning.
Hello.
Hi. I come in a little tardy. What award did Flo win?
We won the Outstanding Newscast, the Call Flow Show Morning Connection in Farmville.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
So everybody out there, you guys make it happen.
that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I heard there were some pictures floating around from like Girls Gone Wild.
The true.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I wasn't at the award show, so I don't know.
Huh. But you're familiar with it? Semi?
No.
No.
Oh.
Can't say that I
It's
am.
gone wild. No.
Nobody?
No.
No. All right. Huh, okay. Wow.
Just an award show is all I know.
Oh,
They had a bit of a
man.
hoedown,
Oh,
from what I understand.
Oh, well, yeah, shindig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, man. That's probably cute. Oh.
So how
So-
goes it with you? What's going on?
Oh, just out here, warm. Just going to try to do some things before the worst of it hits.
Yeah.
But it'll be here. It's here, it seems like.
Oh, it's set in.
So, yeah. Put on my Banda Soleil. Get that Santa Fe tan. And,
Sounds good.
yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
planning on baking or doing anything special today?
Too
Yeah,
hot
I
to
did some over
cook.
the weekend. I made
ice cream.
bagels and then
Bagels?
veggie cream cheese.
Is that your go-to
Yeah.
cream cheese on bagels?
The veggie cream cheese, yeah, it's a hit with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's fun. Made some. We have wild blackberries in the woods. Well, I guess somebody planted them.
Interesting. Do you
And,
like blackberries, Chris?
Yes.
How about you, Noah?
Yeah, blackberries are all right. You know?
Yeah.
You don't like blackberries?
But yeah,
It's got pits in it, right?
What? It's got seeds in it.
Yeah, that's no,
You don't like that?
not a big deal. No.
Do you like strawberries, John?
Strawberries are different.
Okay. All right.
But I made some
when I bring in some
blackberry
blackberry,
ice cream.
when I bring in some blackberry cobbler, I guess it's you and me, right?
It's just you and me. Yeah.
I'll just watch.
So I made some blackberry ice cream, and yeah, that was fun. A lot of blackberries aren't as the wild ones don't seem to be as big as the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to pick a heck of a lot, wading through all the
You didn't run into any black snakes or bears?
No, I think I got a mess load of chiggers. My waistline is
Oh,
just
boy, oh, boy.
Oh my gosh, it's got a skin like a belt around it. So, but just taking one for the team.
Yep, absolutely. Well, what do you put on your trigger bites? Just
What
an
was
anti. Do you put an anti-itch cream or anything on your?
No, I usually just suck it up, whatever the ailment is.
Oh,
Just let God take care of it.
okay.
Don't they like eat through your skin? Like chiggers live and they kind of come out and they
Go
can
back in?
they can spread, right? They can spread. Isn't that the thing?
No, just for fun, kind of look at the life cycle of the chigger. It's only on you for a very short time, and then they drop off. And I think they actually become like vegetarian oriented. I think they no longer are blood,
Interesting.
and they're just tiny guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just suck it up, and it's painful for seems like weeks.
Mm-hmm. It takes a while to get
But-
over that.
Yeah, it sure in the heck does.
Yeah. They pack a punch even though they're teeny tiny.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, God's little joke to man. So yeah, that was about it. Well, I'm
Okay.
glad that we made the radio.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
being, I guess, the contributors, the listeners. So good.
It is good.
Uh-huh.
But just remember,
I'm gonna
you're a
let
part
you
of
guys
it.
go.
Part of the success.
that?
All the callers are part of our success.
Yes.
So we can even potato
No, for sure, potato. Yeah,
for sure. is
Absolutely.
part of this.
Everybody who's called in for the past,
Alan
Ever.
Judy.
Yes.
you know, yeah.
You know,
Sharon Markin.
Mm-hmm.
I
Billy
think that
Eye.
he should not get this. I think that he should not get the spud tattoo, but get a tot on his arm.
A tad?
Mr.
Get a
Potato.
tot on his arm, and not a spud. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
What's-
I think that.
Maybe
I
some
think we
potato
were
chips.
discussing this before, right? This
I don't know.
previous discussion.
Was I a part
I
of this
think so.
conversation?
I want to say
Okay.
maybe.
Wow. Well,
This award-winning program that you're listening to.
I know. I was just thinking of that. I'm going to exit stage left.
Stage lift. That was Snagglepuss, if
fine.
I recall. Was the character that would always go, exit stage right, exit stage left.
Snagglepuss.
Wow, out of all the things.
Yeah, wasn't that his name?
I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
Was that Tom and Jerry?
No, it was a separate cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah, Snagglepuss.
What did you call him? Yes, I think you're right. Snagglepuss, yes.
When it comes to useless information, I'm usually correct about this stuff.
Yes.
Pretty sure
You take.
That's why the awards keep
Take the
rolling
lead.
in.
Yes, sir. Funniest guy on the radio.
Most educated
Here he
about
comes.
useless stuff.
The most uninteresting man in the world.
You got it. That's me.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for your time.
Well, thank you, and keep calling in, and we'll keep winning awards.
There you go. All right, guys.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Bye. First-time caller there.
FTC.
Yep. And the phone lines are now open if you'd like to take part. Number is 434-394-0924. Speaking of callers, I guess I should let Mr. Paul Barlow, who had a birthday, this past weekend?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And an anniversary before that.
That's what it was, yes. And I will let him do the honors here.
You can reach the Call Flow Morning Show at 434-394-0924. They're ready to believe you.
And Paul, what's the show about?
It's a show about nothing.
Thank you.
The Call Flow Show.
Well, it's got to
Right.
be about something. I mean,
This was
can't be
good.
nothing.
I guess we have to get to our business now. 8:31, right? Or is it-
Business. Oh, you mean that business? Yes,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
we do.
Indeed.
All right, this edition of the weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And for today, sunny and hot with a high near 99. Heat index values as high as 106 today, with a calm wind becoming northeast around 6 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 75 and a calm wind. Sunny and hot Tuesday, a high near 101 with heat index values as high as 109 with a light north wind. 20% chance of showers, thunderstorms Tuesday night with a low around 74 and a calm wind. 20% chance of showers. Thunderstorms Wednesday with a high near 98 and a calm wind. Wednesday night, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, low around 72, and rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch. Right now in Farmville, we've got sunny skies. Humidity is 82%, winds at 2 miles per hour, 79 here at WFLO AM 870. We're taking calls now until top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Number again is 434-394-0924. If you'd like to call, we have Chris Wood in the studio with us, fresh off of our award that we got at the VAB Summer Convention.
All right, we
And
got
loved hearing about that.
yeah, birthdays and
Oh, we got to do that, yes.
anniversaries coming up.
I'm killing time for our birthday announcer. Okay, he's okay. All right, here we go. The birthday calendar brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC. The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422. And with those birthdays, possible anniversaries for today, June 23rd, 2025, I present to you Noah Massage.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that. So we are going to read the birthdays for today, June 23rd, 2025, and I'm pulling the pages out of the calendar as we speak. And
The paper is white with black ink on.
that's correct.
Yes.
This is blank. No birthdays on this one. No birthdays on this one. No birthdays on the list, the calendar.
What? No birthdays.
This
Actually
is
blank?
a no birthday day. Yeah, actually blank.
Oh my
believe it or not.
goodness.
Wow.
So I don't know what to do, John. But
Oh, you just go.
somebody's celebrating. You know, somebody's
Somewhere,
celebrating
yeah.
somewhere out there. So
Yeah.
call in 434.
There might be someone giving us a birthday right now.
3940924.
Maybe.
All right.
All right.
All right. So but they may not. So let me go ahead and do the for the right legal advice. Visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, Main Street, Farmville. So let's take the next caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Hey, folks, I do have a birthday for you
Okay,
that
Betty.
was emailed in, but you have had so much excitement this morning, you probably haven't been able to check your email.
I checked it
Her
earlier, but I
name-
didn't see anything.
Oh,
But
well,
that was the one I first
Carrie.
walked in here.
Carrie Washington.
Carrie Washington
Yes,
having a birthday today.
yes.
All
She actually lives in Cumberland County, but her address is Farmville. And she's a very, very special lady.
Well, thank you for calling in, and hope she has a wonderful birthday today.
And I couldn't be prouder of WFLO. It brings tears to my eyes just thinking back about the many years of the VAB and the awards this one is so special. And
Well-
I know, Chris, that they are a couple of guys
Yep.
smiling
In,
down.
in 1994, Gene Ike was the president of the Virginia Association of Broadcasters in 1994. So,
Yep.
That's a little over 30 years ago.
Yep.
Yep.
And he actually went to John Wilson several years before Call Flow originated and tried to talk John into letting him start a call-in show like that. And finally, John agreed, and that's when it took off.
Yeah. So it was back in the mid 90s, I guess, when we started the Call Flow show. Is that right?
I believe it was 72.
Oh, 72. Oh, whew.
Yeah.
About
I
20,
looked it up.
20 years. Yeah, okay.
No, I looked it up for you after you asked me about that.
Yes.
Call Flow got a special citation from the General Assembly on its 25th anniversary. And I have that framed on the wall at the house, and I believe, if my memory is correct, that was given in 72.
Wow. So it's been around a long, long, long time.
It was either 72 or 79. Noah, do you remember?
I remember. I think you said 72. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is a
what I'm
long time
thinking.
ago. That is, wow.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
Over 50 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super. That was great. And I
Well-
know that you loved those conventions as much as I did, and enjoyed them.
Especially the ones when they went back and to the 60s, and we dressed in
Long gowns, right?
yeah poodle skirts and
Poodle skirt.
crinolines, and
That's
and
right.
Gene had on a wig with the Elvis Presley look.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
Oh,
so many memories.
so many memories. Yes, absolutely.
Well, and thank you again for letting me put Carrie's birthday on.
No problem. Anytime.
We got to get straight on the emails that I send in. But
I
anyway,
just need to,
y'all have a good day, and for goodness sakes, try to stay cool.
You do the same.
Love y'all.
All right, thanks, Betty.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I just have to elongate my neck so I can stretch over there and see
Yeah.
as I'm on air.
So Gene Ike was actually the founder.
I'm sorry, guys. That's all right. My bad.
Oh,
Thank you,
show.
Noah.
Yeah, that was a
Noah
nice
likes
little
ringing
sound
the
effect
bell.
there, ringing the
Yeah.
bell. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was over 50
Hunchback
years
of
ago.
Notre Dame. In this
Right.
case, WFLO.
Well, WFLO has won this award several times.
Okay.
So, through the years.
Right.
But it's a very important one. So,
So just think he had to talk John Wilson into having this show.
well, you had to talk John Wilson into a lot of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. But he was pretty receptive
Yeah.
of most of the ideas and stuff.
Well, I was aware that the call flow thing was Gene's baby. I mean,
It was.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he actually enjoyed, from what I understand, the people that were calling in that would be either comical or anything like that. He enjoyed that part, from what I understand, what I was told
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
All right, we have another caller. We'll take this one. Say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Good morning. May I put an anniversary on this morning?
You may, yes, go right ahead.
All right. My name is Virgie Martin, and my husband Louis and I are celebrating our 67th wedding anniversary today.
Wow, Virgie,
67.
congratulations. My
Thank you.
goodness.
I was a child bride.
You certainly were. Fantastic.
That's what I tell everybody anyway. But anyway, it's our 67th, and I can remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, that's sweet.
But anyway, thank you for letting me put it on.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great one. Thank you.
Thank you, y'all too.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Virgie's a very dedicated WFLO listener. Yeah, she is. So
That's all 67.
That's a long time.
67. Yeah.
That is, well, that's a testament to the love they have
Yeah,
for each other.
absolutely. Yeah.
Always good to hear it. Did you know Randy Jackson's having a birthday today?
Oh,
I knew you were on the edge
amazing,
of your
John,
seat.
amazing. Yeah,
I figured I'd bring it up.
literally on the edge.
He's 69, by the way.
No, I didn't. Wow. Amazing.
Did you know he's the band leader of the new version of Name That Tune?
Chris, did you know he was the band leader of the new version of Name That Tune?
No.
I'll give you some trivia. Did you know he
I had
was
no
a
idea.
part of Journey at one point?
No.
Randy
the rock
Jack-
band Journey.
Really?
Yes. Their last tour with Steve Perry. Because by that point, Steve had pushed, or how should I word it, had other people in the band leave, and Randy Jackson was on the actual last album with Steve Perry playing bass, and went on to be on the, from what I remember right, I know for sure he was in some shows in concerts, so I think he was part of the touring band at the time.
That's pretty amazing. What a career.
69.
69 years old. All right.
Frances McDormand's 68, by the way. I just figured I'd throw these out because I know how much you care. Director Josh Whedon turns 61. See, first-time callers already called too soon to interrupt this thing here.
Well, can I interrupt it with a question, John?
Only after I do this one.
Okay.
Selma Blair turns 53.
All right.
Now you can go ahead.
What did you do this weekend, John? How was your weekend?
It was a fantastic weekend. Wonderful weekend.
Good.
And
Did
there we
you
go.
do anything in particular? You know,
Spent time with Mandy. Now tell us about your weekend.
Oh, like what did you guys do though, or just
Spent
like
time together.
Okay, perfect.
It was a wonderful, fantabulous
Sure.
weekend. Fantastic weekend.
All right,
Okay,
we
tell us
believe you, John.
Now tell us about your weekend.
Well, I went to the Farmville. I don't know
Andy
if you
got
guys
whiskey
knew about.
burn, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
There was a Firefly Festival this
Oh,
past
I know,
weekend,
I know, I missed
and
Oh.
it was so great, and it was amazing. It was my first time going out to one of those, and we left. I think it started at 7 when it was still light out. It started from like 7 to 11. I got there around like 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah,
it
just
was
in time.
late,
Perfect.
super
Actually,
dark.
it's perfect.
It was perfect. There was a little coffee a truck, food truck. Drink truck, coffee truck, and anyway, so we got some coffee, and the one thing about that going super late is you don't know who's around you. You hear voices, but you can't really see. Very
Because you don't really need. They don't really allow flashlights.
they
or
don't,
anything like
yeah,
that because
no
then you
bright
can't
lights,
see the-
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so you just hear people, and you're like feeling, and you're just kind of feeling around on the trail, and just like hoping you don't step on somebody or run into somebody,
Or fall off the bridge. or-
Exactly, or fall off the bridge, which would be pretty bad.
Bad.
But no, me and Katie went, and it was really great. I mean, like,
Were
what
there
a show!
lots of fireflies?
Oh well, lots of them. I took a lot of photos as well, and I didn't think I would get anything with the photos, but like I took a couple of long exposure shots, and they came out really nice.
That's great.
So very exciting. So that's what I did this weekend. Other than that, rested and cleaned up a little bit. Made some risotto, which it was
Yeah.
pretty fun. That's about it.
Great.
We need another caller.
Oh,
here.
great.
We're going to take that now
Okay.
and say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats to you because you're part of it too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. See, I'm throwing
Oh, and
out
I love
fun loving
the
for
wonderful
everybody. What's that?
I love the wonderful way back weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I was just going to mention that.
That was the first weekend you got to hear it.
Yes,
So what'd you think? You liked it?
I loved it. You had
Yes.
some tidbits on there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you sound like you're having such a good time, and the music is fantastic, and I just love it. I do too.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Nice to hear.
It is
Always nice to get some
nice to
good
get
feedback.
some good feedback on your hard work or your hard fun.
Sometimes it pays hard fun.
Yeah.
It's not catching fireflies like Noah, but it pays off.
You talked about Have I the Right by the Honeycomb, and you mentioned how they stomped on stairs to get the drum beat.
Mm-hmm.
After you said that, I could hear it.
Yeah, because it's very. When I first heard that song, I was like, "This is very reminiscent of Dave Clark 5." That sound of the stomping with the beat to the music. I was like, so I don't know who came out first. Probably Dave Clark 5, I'm guessing. But when I heard that song, I was like, that's interesting sound. And so, from what I understand, the drummer in that band was a woman.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty forward in that point in time, because that song was like
unusual.
60s. So, because I've seen a video of them. I think they were miming to the music. I don't think they were actually performing. But yeah, that's how I knew. I was like, oh, they got a woman on drums there. Interesting. So,
Do you like that song, John?
yeah, and Noah likes it too, because he'll go, "What's that song?" He's talking. Do you know which one he's talking about?
Yep.
Okay. That's a cool song. I like it. I try not to play it too often because I don't want it to seem like.
don't wanna
What was
wear
it
it out.
again?
What was it, sir? Because I can't.
Have I the right?
Have I the right by the Honeycombs?
Have I the right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I think they're British.
Probably. A lot of times those acts were, because I think that was the only song they had, to my knowledge, that did anything over here. Without looking exactly, I don't know for sure, but I don't think we have anything else by them in the system.
I don't think so.
So I'm glad you enjoyed the show. You said you were going to tune in, so I was curious as to what your thoughts on it would be.
I'll be tuning in every week now.
No, cool. Well, I'll try not to disappoint.
Thank you.
Now, something happened Friday. Did we lose you Friday, or did you hang up on us?
Oh. Somebody was texting me.
Well, that's understandable. I mean,
Yeah.
no, we just, it was oddly, the call ended kind of abruptly. We were just curious if we lost you or something like that.
Friday was a very interesting show.
Friday was an interesting show?
I like how at the end, Noah said that he didn't like it and he thought it wasn't a good show. And then Sean was sitting in there with y'all and he goes, we had a lot of calls today.
We did. We had at least 5, I believe, which for us is about as good as we ever have. Noah's just a fuddy-duddy. It's all right. I mean, he just
Fuddy-duddy, John.
I'm sorry.
Look at yourself. No, I'm kidding.
I hate to use rough language on the air like
Yeah.
that, but
That's a pretty bad word.
Fiddlesticks
here.
and,
oh man,
yeah.
John, you're just dropping
cheese
them
and
today.
crackers and whatnot.
We need to censor this.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar. Yeah. I'm sorry. I need to clean it up a bit. What was that, sir?
So I take it Henry has a way to listen now?
Yeah, Henry is obviously. I just assumed Henry just calls in because he knows what time we're on, but he
Yeah.
actually heard Chris talking about the
Yeah.
award show, so he's listening.
How is he listening?
Either they've got it set up for him to be in arm's reach of a radio, or they set it for him.
Well, he's probably got either the WFLO.net or a speaker device.
You need to ask
there
him
as
next
well.
time, because
Yeah.
now I'm curious as to how he's listening. But because I'm just guessing, I honestly don't know. Well, was there anything else, sir?
I don't think so.
Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to the show on Saturday, and hope to keep it lively and informative and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Very nice of you. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Call back anytime, all right?
All right.
All right, take
Bye.
care. Bye. All right, Potato, or is it Mr. Potato? Is it official? Calling in and thanking us. And he said he was going to tune into the show.
He did. Yeah.
Wonderful Way Back Weekend. And he liked it.
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
Phone lines are open if you want to squeeze a call or two in before we close shop, 434-394-0924. So besides catching fireflies and whatnot, did you do anything else?
No, John. No.
That's it?
Yeah.
Jar full of fireflies and...
Well, we didn't catch them, but we watched them. You know, that
You
was,
watched them.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's one of the things that I regret is catching fireflies and cutting
Killing
the
'em.
tails off and putting them on my finger, pretending they were diamonds.
Chris, that is,
Diamonds are a
that
girl's
is
best friend.
terrible.
I
Oh
know,
my
I know. I
goodness.
feel so guilty about
All
doing
right,
that.
Whoa.
we'll try our hand here at another call and say
crazy.
good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Oh, good morning. I'm sorry to call back again, but
Henry, what's going on?
hold on.
Are you driving a tractor?
There.
Green Acres is the place to be.
What happened?
I don't know. Well, was that a
Were you
generator?
running something?
Oh, it was a compressor.
Oh,
Yeah.
compressor. Okay.
Oh yeah. But there is a Firefly Festival. I guess you're heading towards Roanoke. It's at a state park, and I think you have to buy tickets now. It has grown so big that the fireflies evidently blink in unison.
I've seen them do that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
Did you go to the park, or was it just
No, I
local?
was in my own backyard in the forest.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Huh. That has to be cool.
It is. It's very cool. And when the cicadas are going as well, it's like an orchestra out there. You know, with the fireflies in unison with the cicadas. It's amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I guess it's like a party in the woods. All you see is lights out there blinking at the same
yes,
time.
you
and
have to
music
thank God
and,
for that gift. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, you wonder who's dancing? Yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow. Okay. But yes, yeah, that was all I had mentioned. That that was it, man. Woman.
Do you remember what state park that was at?
No, sir, I do not. No, I guess it only happens when maybe they just do the festival 1 or 2 times a year, and I think they're usually sold out now.
Yeah.
And but no, like I couldn't even guess.
Well, I guess you could look up fireflies
Yeah.
festivals or whatever and
Yeah.
figure it out. I think, what is John doing? Trying to figure it out?
I'm always trying to figure it out, regardless of what it is.
Ooh,
If John's looking it up right now. What did you find out, John?
What are we looking up exactly?
Oh, the Firefly Festival.
What about the Firefly Festival?
Festival.
Has anyone been to it besides you?
No.
Well-
This was what was done down at High Bridge.
Yep,
Right,
High Bridge, yep.
Trail. The other one is right near Roanoke, did you say?
I somewhere in that vicinity as you're heading towards more I guess it'd be south. Yeah, that little panhandle over there. If it actually is one.
Don't know.
But
Don't know,
no.
but
Okay.
John's looking.
Well, I'm
at it.
having difficulty because I'm on a screen that I'm trying to get out of and all
Oh.
this good stuff. And
Don't you just hate that?
yes, here we go. Finally, all right. So Firefly Festival. Where is it at exactly?
Just
In general,
in general, like
Okay.
near this area.
Southwest Virginia.
somewhere in Virginia. Firefly Festival in Virginia. And the mic's not on.
In real time, we can
Real-
see John
real radio
searching,
there.
Google searching this thing. This is great.
I know.
Fire Festival in Virginia.
Okay, so Mike didn't pick him up the first time.
No, I didn't. Here we go. This is saying March 26, 2025. Oh, wait a minute. When is June 21st? I'm clicking on it. Here we go. All right. High Bridge Trail State Park. June 21st, 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. And let's see.
Did they have another one
Other than that one,
other than that one?
I don't see anything as of right now.
Okay.
They had food trucks and all this good souvenirs to purchase. I don't guess it's.
Well, maybe first time caller can check into it
Yes, I will, and I will.
and
Yeah.
let us know.
I shall, and I'm going to
Okay.
leave you guys. So thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in and bringing that to our attention.
All right.
All right. Well, have a great one.
All righty.
Talk at you next time.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye. All right. Now, what was the thing you attended? I'm confused.
That's the
now.
one, the one you just
what I
read.
thought.
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
So
We
when I
were
asked-
we were talking about is there any other ones?
Oh,
First time
this-
caller
yeah.
remembered seeing one on the way to Roanoke.
Oh,
I
but,
guess.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Advertised, so
something.
maybe you'll look it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I'm looking to see if there's anything else, and that was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah.
In the search. So
It was a great event.
Well,
it was
do you think
really,
that they had a good turnout for it?
I think so. Yeah, there was a lot of cars in the.
now, was that a free event?
No, paid. You have to
Because this one
Did you have to
here,
pay parking, or did you have to pay to?
just tickets.
tickets?
Parking was free. So yeah.
this is basically the same thing, Hybrids Trail. So
Yeah, okay.
everything I'm pulling up is pretty much that. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll take another caller. With the few minutes we have remaining, and say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
I don't know what that sound was that happened in the studio earlier.
No.
But that's a
Well, I
keep-
know.
I
That's
know.
a keeper, man.
Well, we've got it
The-
recorded for posterity. So
That's right.
Yeah. Those me falling down.
I'll grab it and say, "Hey, Noah, what's going on?" And insert sound effect.
Yeah.
Clink.
That sounded like the classic cartoon hand over the head.
That's what it sounded like. Yep.
That's funny.
You're going to have to keep that so every time Noah says something off the wall, you just
Just
cue
play
that
that.
up,
Well,
man.
then that sound effect will be worn out. We'll have to have multiple versions of it.
Well, Paul,
All
how
right.
was your holiday or
Yes.
your celebration weekend? You know, with your
Oh, it
birthday
was-
and anniversary.
It was amazing. We stayed at a really nice bed and breakfast at Natural Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ventured over to the safari park. And the interior of my car is covered in feed and slobber, buffalo slobber.
What kind of slobber?
Buffalo and
slobber.
bison and yak. and let me see, some kind of weird deer with twisty horns. They got
it was me.
But it was really nice though. But we never made it over to Foamhenge. Sorry,
Oh.
guys.
Oh, you didn't make it. Okay.
Oh.
No. There were too many druids there.
Too many.
Oh, too many druids.
Yeah. For the solstice.
Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many
yeah,
sacrificial sacrifices going on.
Right. But I just wanted to call and quickly congratulate you guys
Thank
on
you, Paul.
your award and everything.
Thank you very
So,
much. You're a part of it
okay.
too, with your officiating and your enunciating and all that good stuff.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Okay. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good day.
All right,
Take
you
care.
too, Paul. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Paul Barlow.
Maybe we should get the intern to invest the Foamhenge. John, thoughts?
The what?
We sent
Foam
him
hinge.
out.
Foam hinge?
Yeah, so there's like in Virginia, there's like this.
But it's not made out of foam, is it?
I think they are right,
Yes,
but like
from what
large
I-
amounts
yeah,
of
from
foam.
what I
yeah,
understand.
like heavy duty, not
Yeah.
like And it looks like Stonehenge,
Right.
but it's Foamhenge.
Well, I heard you guys talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was must have gotten the wrong, or must not have heard what you said about foam hinge. It was something else.
Something
but,
else, yeah.
But that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I guess they have them all painted and all.
They
that
do.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
they look. They look pretty real, almost as real as the real Stonehenge. I think.
Wow.
Here's a.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
very
Very tall. Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. All right. Well, that's yeah.
Yeah.
All right, John, you're
Thank you for
running
showing
the show?
those for everyone. Well,
Oh.
I thought it was.
Well, you were
interesting.
texting or on your
Well,
phone.
I'm
I-
waiting because I thought it was interesting. You're showing a photo that no one else can see.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you because you're like this. So I didn't want to interrupt you.
Well, I try not to talk over you.
Well, that's really nice, John.
But
I
since it's,
love the way you two banter.
Is this banter?
Yes, it's
Noah doesn't
very
like our
much
banter.
Oh, no, this is great banter. This is the best.
Yeah, it is.
hey, no,
the
this
best.
one's for you,
All right, John.
Yeah. and this one too.
All
All right. Well, thanks for
Okay.
coming by, Chris, and telling us all about the award.
I
and-
enjoyed it. I'll
Thank
be
you.
back with you guys on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take care of yourselves and behave.
No fun in that.